Are we live? Hi.
Yep. Okay. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Just want to make sure everything is working, please. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry. We're late because my internet decided to do some things.
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday. I have my amazing friend TattedPoodle with me. As you can see, she is in full cosplay. You know, that's just her. She's always in cosplay.
Period. Hi,
Always
Ash.
cosplay. Y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear Poodle as well?
Let
Did
me
you
know. Testing.
testing? Because I
Testing.
have a new PC, so I had to set everything up. I tested it before we went live, but I had to
Mm.
retest since my internet had to be restarted. So I just wanted to make sure everything's good. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hi, Mocha. Hi, Marpek. Happy Wednesday to y'all, Tiltify team. But it is our community spotlight with Tatted Poodle. Make sure y'all go retweet the stream as well. And go follow Tatted Poodle on all socials. We'll get all her social links at the end of the stream. But we're here to highlight Miss Poodle and talk about
Mm.
cosplay, maybe Apex, maybe,
Maybe.
and her consecration journey and her journey of being a Twitch partner, and of course, everything else we have. You have planned actually for the future of your career. So I'm excited to learn a little bit more about your story and share with our community. And thank you for hanging out with me again today. I appreciate it. Thank
Thank
you. Of
you for inviting me. I
course.
honestly, this is an honor. Honestly, because like you're queen of charity in my opinion. When I think of like charity, I think of you first. So just to be
Oh,
noticed by you, like, I'm honored right here, like, this is so cool, honestly.
wow,
Like
when you think of charity, you think of me.
yeah.
Cry.
You're the
You are
queen of charity.
me cry. Thanks a lot. Thanks. I
So
appreciate that.
cool.
But, that's my mom embedded that in me. Like, if you can give
Mhm.
back, help people that are in need, help them. And I've always been that way my entire life. And now I get to work in a space and uplift and share other people's stories of fundraising too and help them with their fundraising goals and everything else. So I'm so happy to be here. I feel
Yeah.
like cry now.
No, don't cry.
I'm a Libra.
You're gonna make me cry.
Libra things, girl. Libra things. But
Oh, Libra.
guys,
Okay, I'm
yeah,
Taurus. I think
you're
all the
Taurus.
yeah, I think all the Libra women Libras, because the difference, have been cool. Everybody that I've met, they've all been like really laid back and chill. I like that.
Yeah, we're laid back and chill, but very emotional. I'm gonna
That's
tell you
okay.
right now.
That's
So I'm
okay.
the sitting example right now. But if y'all don't know who I am Miss Ashrax. I am a Twitch partner. I am Tiltify's community manager. I've been in the space for a very long time, but fundraising for a very long time too. So I know all things Tiltify, all things fundraising, always learning by the day. Trust. There's something new in the technology industry every single day. And we're always improving our platform, learning more stories and sharing more stories by the day. So thank you so much for joining us today for TattedPoodle's Community Spotlight. So you already know who I am, but let's get to know a little bit about Tatted. Can you tell us a little bit or a lot about your content creation journey from the start to now? Because we want to hear your story.
Sure. Okay, so I'm TattedPoodle. No, I did not tattoo my poodle because a lot of people ask that for some weird reason. Please don't call pedo on me. I promise my name has nothing to do with animal cruelty. I promise. Um,
That's a
my
question you get.
yes, a lot. Preferably when I'm playing video games, but a lot of people are like, "Did you tattoo your poodle? Are you actually a poodle with tattoos?" I'm like, what? Like, why would you even think that I would do something like that? So my name comes I have tattoos. Well, obviously I'm
Yeah.
in cosplay, so you can't see, but I have a lot of tattoos. And then my sorority, Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, the mascot is a French toy poodle. And my name literally has nothing to do with content creating. That's the funny thing about it. I just kept the name because that was my name on all the platforms when I was in college. So I went along with it. And the funny thing about it is like my sorority, since we are talking about charity, is known for always giving back and is a like community first sorority. So I feel like I've always been destined to be in something that's related to charity. It's just like doing it my own way through content creating. I started content creating in 2015. I like to say when I first started cosplaying, that technically was my first content creating journey. I did Green Lantern, which is one of my favorite DC comic book characters, um, just for the fun of it. And I wanted to like dress up and take some photos, and I just did it randomly, posted on social media, and it blew up. And ever since then, like I just decided, you know what, like cosplaying is so cool. I'm going to keep doing this and I'm going to keep going. And then I found out what Twitch was when like Overwatch came out. I was like, this is also cool. Okay, I want to do this too. Like I want to do everything, but I was doing it as a hobby. Not like now where it's like, this is it's still so weird. Like this is my career now. Like I never thought that this would be my career. But like it started off as a hobby. I played Overwatch when it first came out and Monster Hunter World. I was a viewer first when I first used Twitch, and then my friends were like, "Hey, you should like be a content creator. Kind of entertaining. Like try streaming." And then it was all uphill from there. And now I do it as a career, and I'm here being interviewed about it. So yeah, thanks to my friends. Shout out to them for like convincing me to do it.
Yes, yes. And I can't believe that that your first cosplay was Green Lantern. That is amazing. I love me some Green Lantern too, girls. So
Yeah,
I have not seen that cosplay, so you might have to drop some pics
I
on
got you.
socials. Like
It's
throwback to my first cosplay. I would love to.
yeah,
Yes.
it's
Wow.
so it's crazy because like I didn't know what cosplay was until like somebody said, "I like your cosplay." I'm like, "Cosplay? You mean my costume? This is my costume. What you mean?" And then like I was in like welcomed into the black cosplay community and they taught me so much. So I was like, "Oh, this is cosplay. This is what you're supposed to do." And I always liked everything that was related to like arts and crafts and like designing and all that other stuff. It's just embedded in me to just do something related to art. So I said, this is another thing that I want to do. This is so cool. Let me learn more. Let me do more. Let me learn how to sew and use a. I know how to use a hot hot steam gun or whatever. Now I'm like, what? Cosplay is getting too complicated. What is this? I'm using like actual power tools to make stuff, but it's like it's fun to learn all that stuff at the same time. So I'm thankful, honestly.
I, I'm thankful to know you because you are also one of the individuals that inspired me to get into cosplay too.
Oh, now
I was
you trying to
very
make me cry. Wait.
no, I was, I've been doing it for a while, like even like in high school and everything, but
Mhm.
in this industry, you're like, oh, I don't know what's gonna be the reaction. And
Yeah,
I had a interesting reaction with my cosplay, my Fortnite cosplay. It was everything. It was a little bit of everything,
yeah,
but it just motivated me to keep going because there there is a space for black women in every industry. And
yeah,
what is going to stop that ever? Ever. They're not going to
yeah,
take it from us. It's just going to keep adding fuel to the fire. We're just going to keep going and keep making you uncomfortable. And we don't care what you say because we deserve to be in a space. We deserve to do cosplay of any character in our own skin. And that's just what it is. And that's what it is. And that's how it's going to be. So
yeah.
eventually I'll get back into it. But
Well,
I
you
just
should.
like
And honestly,
take a break.
honestly, it's just online. Like I've literally had so many people of different races, age, everything when I'm at cons or like when I'm like out in public say like I love your cosplay, can I take a picture? It doesn't matter who they are. So honestly, it's just online trolls. That's the way that I kind of see it even with like gaming too. Like being a black woman in a gaming space is very complicated too. I
Yeah,
just I think of it as like, I'm never gonna see these people, so why should I care about what they say? I've been called everything. Unfortunately, I've been called everything in the book, and because I've been cosplaying, like I said, since 2015, unfortunately, but it has to be done. You kind of brush it off and you're just like, okay, whatever. Just delete and keep going. I just feel bad for people, like your experience, like your Fortnite cosplay was amazing, but it had people that was cheering you on, obviously. But then
yeah,
it's that 1% that has to ruin something that's so great. Um and I feel bad for like new cosplayers because the veterans, like we already know, like if somebody says that, okay, delete and just block them and keep going. But for new people that are just getting into the space, I feel as though like it makes them not want to do it anymore when they have that experience. And it makes me feel bad because like, no, keep going. Like, screw what they say. Like, who cares what they say? You look amazing, and that's all that matters.
exactly.
Yeah.
And what advice would you give a new cosplayer that wants to get into cosplay, specifically Black women or Black cosplayers as a whole?
You can cosplay with your natural hair if you want to. It doesn't matter. This is a wig, but it's represents like the natural hair look, and people still know that I'm Captain Marvel. Like you can do it. It's okay. Who cares what people say? It's plenty of cosplayers that do their locks into something where it's like a really cool cosplay. I've seen people do I think like Naruto with like locks, but like they would like dye or brush their hair blonde and it looks cool. You have a community that's going to stand behind you, so don't be afraid to do that. I've been skeptical about it for like many of years and I just said like I really just don't give a shit anymore. Like I'm just going to do it. And cosplay any character you want, even if they're not black. Like, majority of these characters are not anything but Asian, especially if you're doing anime. And that doesn't matter. Like, just cosplay whatever you want, regardless of what race they are. Because if you have a connection with that character, one of my favorite characters is Rock Lee. I have a connection with that character. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to cosplay Rock Lee. I don't care if he's not black. I literally don't care. I don't care that he's not a woman. He's a man. Okay, cool. I'm going to still cosplay him because I have a connection with him. So don't, be afraid to do whatever you want and screw
Yeah,
whoever has a problem with it.
exactly. Exactly. I agree. And please, if you're listening, take that advice and go. Okay. Take that advice and go. Even if you're not a black person and you want to
Yeah.
cosplay person, that's okay. But what do you not do, Poodle?
Oh, blackface. Don't do that. Please don't. Please. I seen a cool Luke Cage cosplay from a white man and it was so cool. And he did not blackface. We knew who he was. It was one of his favorite comic book characters. He got a lot of praise for it. You can do it. Do not blackface, please.
Don't
Please.
do it. Don't do it.
Don't.
Please. You don't see us painting ourselves white to be a white character because you would definitely be in uproar. So we don't want to be in uproar because you're black facing. So
Yeah.
just don't do it. Just do you, boo. How you
Yes.
look, put on the costumes, put on your assets, whatever you need, and do it. All
I
right.
feel like if you have to paint your skin, you didn't do a good job with your cosplay. That's just me personally. You shouldn't have to do that.
You don't have to go that far. Never.
Yeah.
Black face, brown face, or yellow face. You don't got to do all that. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know why people don't understand. You don't have to be literally a spitting image of the character. You make the character you.
Yes, exactly.
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 Yeah. Yeah. You make the character you. And things don't have to be identical pieces either. Again, you make it yours. So nobody
Yeah.
can tell you what is not a real cosplay or not. If you have a closet cosplay, it's a closet cosplay. Same colors of the shirt and pants. Okay, cool. It's not the same pattern. Who cares? It's fine. I still got the green, the black, and So again, just make it yours and have fun. And
Yeah.
I think you grow. You grow from your first cosplay. You grow. Just know
Yeah.
it does not need to be a $30,000 cosplay and
Who's
Halo
spending
armor.
$30,000 on a cosplay?
Listen, there's people that are. Hey, even my partner, he'll be like, "Yeah, I got to get this." What was he doing? He wanted to do like a full Batman suit that was just going to cost a lot of money. I'm like, no, you could just buy this one. That's $60 on this website right
Right.
here, and you'll be okay.
I mean, unless like you're going to do it as like a career or something, I can understand the investment, but
And
no,
first time,
don't waste that much money on a cosplay.
people go above and
No.
beyond. If you do that, cool. But yeah.
No.
Just have fun with it. So you
Yeah.
hear it from the veteran herself. TattedPoodle says, have fun with it. Do you be your authentic self and make it yours. So thank you
Yes,
for the
for sure.
advice. I'm sure somebody will be influenced. I'm
That's good.
influenced all over again. So
That's
thank you.
good. I can't wait to see what you come up with.
I have so many in my closet. I just need to do them. So
Yeah. Show the
chat,
world.
chatting with you is getting that spark again. So thank you. Look at what you're doing
Oh,
for me.
let's go. Let's go.
Yes, yes. And you have done many fundraisers for A Thousand Dreams Fund, a couple other causes that you're passionate about. So, with A Thousand Dreams Fund in particular, what sparked your interest of making a difference with Thousand Dreams Fund with your community?
Um, so I was actually one of the winners of the Thousand Dream Fund scholarship back in like I think 2019, 2020.
Mm.
I think it was either one of those years.
Yeah,
And like I was just like, you know what? Like I know what that money did to help me. Like I'm where I'm at right now because like they contributed and helped me out. Let me, do that for the next person. It's kind of like if you like you were saying earlier, you were always told by your mom to like give back. And my situation wasn't like that. Um I actually was a spoiled little brat. So I used to get whatever I wanted, obviously in my parents' financial like whatever they could financially. And I was always gimme, gimme, gimme. And it took for me to go to college and join my sorority, like I said, for me to realize that the world is bigger than just me. It's not just about me. It's about other people that are not even just less fortunate, but just need a little bit of assistance to help out. If that means cleaning up a street, if that means, giving to like the homeless, like all of that other stuff, like either way, I just want to give back. And it's not just charity with me. I just think A Thousand Dreams funds help me to enhance that in the gaming space. But I've always not showboating, but I've always like whenever I have leftovers, like if I'm walking down the street and I see somebody that's homeless, I'll give them my food. Or I actually made friends with a homeless person. He was really cool. He would hang out in front of this 7-Eleven. And every time I see him, I was in grad school around this time. Every time I see him, I'm like, come on, let's go in 7-Eleven. Like, just get whatever you want. I'll buy it for you. Like, if I had the money. Because I know, like, people who have helped me out when I struggled. People have like been there for me, made sure, they had my back whenever I was like at my lowest time. And I know what they did for me helped me a lot mentally and financially, obviously. And I just wanted to, put some good karma in the world and give back and give somebody that hope. Because if it wasn't for those people, who know where I probably wouldn't be doing content creating as a career. I probably would be like still working my retail job and hating life. So sorry to say, that's just no offense to anybody that works retail, because some people genuinely love retail. I'm not saying that. Just for me, it wasn't what I wanted. So I'm thankful for the people that helped me to get to where I am. So that's
Well, I'm glad you're not hating your life anymore and you're in a better spot mentally. And you're doing
yeah.
cosplay, you're content creating full time. I'm glad that's working out for you. And you deserve
Thank you.
everything good in your life because you do so much for others. Like,
Thank
you
you.
did so much for me and just like without question. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, let me go do that. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. Let me
No
ask you
problem.
first. No, you just go out of your way. You go above and beyond for others. And I see that through you authentically, and especially with your stream and your community. You love being there for others. And well, that's the space, right? Being there for our community
Yeah.
and home. But you really show and show out. And I want you all in chat to follow Tatted Poodle. Please, please, please,
Thank you.
and keep up with the amazing things she's doing across the board. Um, and you might have seen her Lifeline cosplay from Apex. Okay, that was like the one that I fell in love with her with. I'm like,
Oh, thank you.
she's literally Lifeline.
You know how many people have said that? Even
No.
before even before the game came out, like when it was like in its like beta. I had like three friends. Yo, I think a game made a person of like you. Like, what the heck are you talking about? And I
Yeah.
go and look, I'm like,
Wait. Maybe.
is that me?
Yeah. I'll never forget TwitchCon, one of them, 2018, 19, one of them. I don't know. Ran up to
2019 was Lifeline.
me, ran
Yeah,
up to me, and I was
2019.
like, oh, Tatted Poodle Life. Yes. I'm like, I'm so excited to meet you. And
Yeah.
you do such a stellar job with your cosplays. You really put your passion into it and it shows in your work. And I just want to give you that love, okay? Because
Thank
you
you.
really do a great job. And I hope you always know that. Even on your bad days, I want you to be like, you know what, Miss Ash said I'm doing a good job. So let me get myself back up. I actually am doing a good job
Oh,
because you
I
are.
love your energy. This is weird because like I always talk about you to people when like they talk about content creators, especially like black women content creators. Like, who do you think of first? Like when I did stay up late, I don't stay up late, unfortunately. When I did stay up late, like you were my entertainment. Like I would literally watch you play Valorant, play Fortnite, play like even some of the spooky games when you playing Plasmophobia, and I had to have my lights on, but I still was like entertained and watching at the same time. Like I'm just thankful that like you're recognizing me because like I think that you're one of the best people to like learn from, honestly. And like you are one of my unofficial mentors kind of in a thing without you knowing it pretty much. So it's just pretty cool to be recognized about that.
Oh my God. Okay.
better not cry. Don't do it.
I don't know. It's just, it means the world to me because I really try to just uplift and support other people. And you're one of those people. When I got the chance and when I got the time, I support you. I upload, sorry, retweet, all that,
I
like
understand.
everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, this girl is doing it. And I'm gonna make sure she gets all her flowers. Every chance I
Thank
have the
you.
chance to give her some flowers, I'm gonna do it.
Thank
So
you.
yes, of course I recognize you. You're amazing. And again, you go above and beyond with your content, especially now you're doing it full time. You have more time to do it too. You're
Yeah.
killing, and
It's stressful
you're
though.
doing it's stressful, but it's so rewarding, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd rather be stressed with this than stressed what I was before. Like at least this is a place of love. It's like tough love instead of like the other
Yeah.
place where it just felt like abuse.
Gosh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm just glad you're out of it. I remember you telling me, you're like, yeah, I'm like, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. We got you. Don't worry about it. So
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you're being supported and more coming your way for sure. And I love the fundraising you do. I love your fundraisers with Thousand Dreams Fund, supporting women, non-binary individuals directly. I think that's amazing. And I'm glad to hear why you fundraise for them too. And you were a recipient of the scholarship.
Mhm.
I I was too. Like a Thousand Dreams Fund saved my life.
Yeah.
Saved my life.
They're
I
doing
got
great things.
yeah, I got a new ergonomic chair. I had some back pain,
Mm.
and I had PC parts when was that? 2018. I was a recipient or 19. I don't know, but at the time, it came at the right time when I needed it the most. So I love and adore Thousand Dreams Fund and all the work that they do. So, and we appreciate you and your fundraising with us. So thank you, Poodle. Thank
Yeah. Even outside of Thousand Dream Funds, I always use you guys like all the time. Even for like side projects or if I just want to give back, like if it's like a Pride Month or Black History Month or um sorry, off the top of my head. Like all the other months that like we're trying to celebrate like Latino heritage and everything. Like whenever I want
you.
to just do charity, I use I use you guys.
Yay! Because all the proceeds go directly to the charity, and
Hmm.
Tiltify makes it easy, not biased at all. Literally, we make it as easy as we can for
Yes.
streamers to give back with their communities. So, you know, I am going to ask you a question, okay? With your experience of fundraising, what
Uh-oh.
advice would you give? Uh oh. What advice would you give a first time charity fundraiser? You're like, hey, Poodle, I've seen your fundraisers in the last few years. What advice would you give me for my first one?
Oh, do milestones and do the word is like not on the top of my head, begins with an I.
Incentives.
That thing. That thing. Do that and do not be afraid to get creative. So, like with me, because my name is TattedPoodle, I have this thing where if anybody donates, you can tack to tatted, and you could choose where I tag to. I would usually wear like a tube top or a tank top shirt, and I had one where like people were tattooing on my face, on my arms, on my legs. Another cool thing is I would get these like fake tattoos that you use with water. And if somebody donated a big donation, like let's say like 50 or like $100, it's literally a tattoo like this big. I would like plaster it anywhere and it would stay. It would stay on for a week. It was like one of those really good tattoos. Even
Wow.
when you scrub with soap and water, it would not go anywhere. So my community, I actually have a few. I should have just like brought it so I could show you. Because I have a charity stream coming up too. That's why it's just like I had to get some more. That was really cool, and like it's funny to see people, get creative. Some people were like, I want a heart, or they like my community loves anime, so there's like draw like Luffy's like hat on your face and all this other cool stuff. So definitely do those. Chat loves it. If you're not into horror games, that's like the best for charity, honestly, because you can have alerts that scare you while you're playing games, and it for some people, people are cruel. They just want to see you scared for some reason. So it helps people donate money. So if you don't mind being scared, definitely do one of those like horror like for charity type streams. Those are pretty good too. Also, I'm trying to think. I'm giving people ideas if you are like some of these I haven't even done. Like eating like the one chip challenge was pretty cool when you like actually hit the main goal. If you like spicy food, that one I've seen people that was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I contributed when I see somebody at the head stairs. I was like, oh yeah, I'll donate $10 to this. Let me see what you're gonna do. And then they eat it. And what is the experience with your community that your community is obviously gonna remember? So just come up with some creative ideas, like especially like the alert thing. Alerts are pretty cool, and definitely don't make it seem like the small donations don't count compared to the big ones. Like you should be just as excited that somebody donated $1 versus 100. Like those people still contributed out of their pocket to give to this charity, which they didn't have to, but they did it because they support you. So always remember that.
Yes, every single donation matters, every single dollar, every single dollar. All right. And I say this every stream, but there's always new people every single stream. So I'm going to say it. The I'm telling you, the number one call to action you should utilize with your charity streams is, hey, there's 15 people in here. If 15 people in here donate $1, that's $15 to charity. That is the easiest call to action, and it's the most successful with my streams in particular. I'm like, hey, there is 30 people in here. You better all donate a dollar.
Right,
You have
exactly.
$1 to spare. Donate a dollar because that's $30, and that's whatever it may be for that cause in particular. So easiest call to action to do. I'm telling you, it's super impactful. People don't think that way. They're like, wow, a dollar is impactful. Let me go ahead and donate a dollar. I could spare a dollar.
Right.
Yes, yes, you can. Every dollar makes a difference. And if you can't donate at all, just bring awareness to your streamers fundraising
Yeah.
and retweet the stream and hosting a stream, telling your friends, your other community members, all that. Just share with your friends and family too. You never know who's going to donate. And especially if it's a cause that somebody is passionate about supporting, go ahead, share it with people. Don't be afraid. If they don't do it, it's okay. Move on to the next person. Bringing that awareness is super important, just as much as donating. So keep that in mind. And Poodle gave you a lot of incentive ideas and milestone ideas. So take advantage.
Yes.
Take
And
advantage.
let me know. Tag me so I can see.
And if you have questions, you can hit me up and ask me questions if you're struggling to find incentives or milestones for your campaign. All right. And you can also use crowd control. All right. Crowd
Yeah.
control is amazing. All right. There's so many games that they support, you know. When you buy coins on crowd control, it can change the game. You can buff the game or nerf the game. You can screw up the player's game. It's really,
Oh
really
man.
fun. So you appeared.
You're back.
Okay. Sorry. Internet is having a time today. But yes, take advantage of that and have fun with it. That's number one. Have fun with fundraising. Even if you don't hit your goal, you still made a difference putting your time into that cause. And however much you fundraise, they didn't have it yesterday. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And again, go back to Tatted Poodle's incentive ideas because they were really good.
Thank you.
The horror game streams. I'm telling you, something about a scare alert. Chat just they just
Oh man, it's so bad. It's so bad. Especially when you do like I said, when you play like Plasmophobia or like another
Mhm.
game where it's like it stays in the dark. And like as soon as you turn the corner, you're like, I hear something. All of a sudden you hear a loud scream in your ear and you scream, and then you actually lose. You end up losing in the game. It's like, who did that? Who did that? Which one of y'all?
Mhm.
Thank you for the donation, but why? So
Yeah, it just
funny.
makes the experience fun, and that's number one. We love to see y'all having fun. All right, hitting goals is secondary, you know. So just have fun with it. And again, ask questions. And you can ask other charity streamers too. There
Hmm.
can't be an individual that wouldn't help you with your charity stream, helping you set it up or helping you with incentives and ideas like that. Just ask questions, ask your peers. We are all here to help, I promise.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we're all here for the same goal. It's to raise money for charity and have fun. So, yeah, we're all in this together. So, thank you, Poodle, for that. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
problem.
Now, now, what what has been your favorite cosplay you've ever done?
Oh gosh, I get this question a lot. um. Oh man. Like everybody always thinks that it's a Lifeline cosplay, and I say that's
I don't think
definitely number two for sure, number two.
okay.
But I think the ones that I can have the most fun with, not saying I couldn't have it with Lifeline, but chugging Doc around is like a lot of freaking work. Um, I think the one that I have the most fun with is probably my Gone from Hunter x Hunter cosplay. Only because I say this, I am naturally a smiley person. I smile all the time. I'm very gone like without the gone education. Like I'm
Right.
I don't like to think that I act like him. But like when people ask for photos and when people, like I like cosplays where I can like embody the character. So like when people do ask me for photos, I can be gone. Like I'm gone. What do you mean? I'm smiling. I'm happy. I could do his like all his action poses. I think that probably would be my favorite and probably my most cosplay that I've done. But Lifeline is definitely number two, only because it was the one that took the most work. So that's my baby. I gotta give it credit. I would say that was my most accomplished cosplay. But if we're talking about my favorite, like most fun, yeah, definitely Gone for Hunter x Hunter.
Awesome. And I don't know if I've ever seen that cosplay. Probably if I see it, I'll be like, oh
Yeah,
yeah, I saw that one. I gotta okay. You see, I'm giving you some content, okay, to repost your cosplays.
I
So people
know, I know.
I gotta
I
see
gotta.
these.
I forget like how long I've cosplayed for, so it's a lot of cosplays that people haven't seen, and I have to
Yeah.
remember that I can recycle some of my cosplays.
Heck yeah,
And
you
actually post them again. I gotta remember that I keep forgetting I've been in the game for so long. I gotta take advantage of that and actually post some more stuff. So definitely I'll have to like repost those for sure.
even if you've improved along the way, of course you have improved along the way, but be like, go back to my third cosplay or my fifth cosplay, whatever it may be. But like, see how I did this back then? Now you look at me now. It's
Yeah,
just
like a
it's nice to go
redo.
back. Yeah, it's nice to go back and be like, wow, I really improved and I'm really proud of myself. And you could do a before and after too,
Yeah,
redoing
for sure.
cosplays. I think that'd be really cute too. I'm
I'm gonna
getting
have to
content
do that.
ideas. I'm
Yeah.
working.
I'm gonna have to do that. You're giving me ideas now. I'm just like, wait,
Yes,
maybe I
yes.
should do that for sure.
Yes, yes, indeed. So that's exciting. Yeah, please share those cosplays because we want to see them. Okay, please.
Yes.
And where can everybody find you on socials and what content do you post on each of the platforms?
Oh, so I'm TattedPoodle on all platforms because it's a very unique name.
Mhm.
Luckily, I'm able to get my name everywhere. If you like cosplay, I mostly post cosplay on Instagram and on Twitter sometimes, but Instagram is like number one for that. And I do have a TikTok. I do anime and like pop culture skits, like funny skits and stuff on there. Some cosplays, but it's mostly related to the skits when I do that. And then Twitch, obviously, where I play first person shooter games. I've been in my Valorant bag lately, honestly. I've been playing Valorant a lot more because I'm trying to learn how to play on mouse and keyboard. I'm naturally a
Let's go.
controller. And yeah, like everywhere else, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, all the same is gaming, anime, and pop culture content. So if you enjoy that, definitely follow me at Tatted Poodle, Tatted Poodle, like the dog. Yeah.
Yay! Yes. Okay. So I don't know if do I follow you on TikTok? I don't know. I want to see those skits. I love skits because y'all are so creative. I'm like, how
Yeah.
did you use that sound to do that? How did
Yeah.
you do that?
It's a lot of work when you first do it. I will say that. Like if you're getting into TikTok, like spend just one day figuring out how to use all the stuff to edit your video and then make content, honestly.
Right. What do you use to edit your TikToks?
So if I use TikTok, like TikTok's in features. A lot
Okay.
of like speeding up and slowing down to make things funny. Like especially if you're trying to put emphasis on stuff. But whenever I had to get into like more detailed cuts, I would use Splice. It's an app that you can use that does a TikTok format. And the good thing about it is because you're editing it in Splice and then posting on TikTok, it doesn't have the markers on there where it says like
Right.
TikTok. You can actually post it on Instagram Reel and YouTube Shorts without it actually
Mhm.
having that tag on it. So that's the cool thing about that.
Cool. That is cool. Okay, Spice. Taking note. Y'all take note too.
Yeah.
Because that's where I struggle. I'm like, how did somebody edit that like that? How did they do that? How did they do that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. If you're not doing like gaming clips, because gaming clips you should use Streamladder. Streamladder you can literally take from Twitch and you can they have free options and then you can do the payment options. I do the yearly thing because I'm lazy. Um
Mhm.
but you can take your clips from there, edit it the way that you want to, and then post it on TikTok or Instagram Reel or YouTube shorts. I like that. But Splice is really
Yeah.
good for people that want to get like really, really creative with their stuff. So you don't have to use Premiere or anything.
Wow. Okay. See, you're putting us on, girl, because I'd be thinking you need to use all these fancy schmancy applications. And you don't need to.
No. Mm-mm. Go straight to Splice. It's a phone version of like Premiere pretty much, but it's easy. It's like way easier. I filmed so many things on there and edit and like cut it up and even color correct and everything on that app.
Wow. Okay. Good to know. Cool.
Mhm.
Thank you. You put us on. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
And I wanted to ask if you wanted to tell us about any upcoming fundraising events you have planned, if you can share.
um I have one coming up, but unfortunately it's not through Tiltify. I wish it was. But as far as Tiltify, because that's what we're here, we're on this platform, so we're gonna talk about that. I want to do one around my grandpa's birthday because he turns 90 this year. So I kind of want to do a charity related to maybe veterans because he was in the military when he was younger. And I don't think I've ever done a charity stream that has raised money for veterans. I think I've always did like kids, black community or women. So this would be pretty cool. It's out of my element, and I've of course will be using Tiltify to raise money around that time, which would be in November. His birthday's in November, guys. I'm really excited. I'm not gonna lie.
End of
Yeah.
the year fundraisers are always so fun, especially near holiday season and all that. So that's
Hmm.
exciting. Yes,
Yeah.
you just let me know if you need help finding a cause because we have
Yeah.
plenty for you to choose from. So that's exciting. I love that. Maybe he can make a special stream appearance. Maybe.
We will try.
Well, yeah.
He is old, so we will try. We will see.
Open the door. Hey, y'all.
Look, I might have to do like a IRL stream or something so I can like bring the
Mhm.
camera to him because he doesn't he's turning 90. He doesn't
Yeah,
walk anymore. Um for the most part, we have to kind of like push him around, which is okay. It's fine.
totally
He
fine.
looks
Yeah.
a good.
I'll take it.
He did what he had to do, but I do want to do something for him and because he was in the military, I want to do something with veterans.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Yeah, just let us know how we can support and uplift your event. I'm excited about
Thank
that.
you.
And thank you so much, Poodle, for chatting with me today. I really appreciate you. And I'm so honored to know you and super excited for everything else that you have planned for the
Thank
future.
you.
Miss
Appreciate it.
Content Creator. Okay.
Ah, it's so
You.
weird to say that now.
But
Oh, man.
everybody for joining us. We are is my camera okay, my camera. My camera just wants to go. Okay. Thank you everybody for joining us. We hope you have a beautiful Wednesday. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll have our blog post with Poodle's Community Spotlight up next week, and our VOD will be on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. And we are going to go raid a lovely other beautiful person. Milady Confetti is playing some Stardew. So let's go send the love over there. So
So
y'all have a beautiful day. Stay cool, stay safe, okay? And take care of yourselves. Do some self care today. Take a bath, play a comfort game, watch your comfort TV shows, whatever it may be, or just simply do nothing. That's okay. You can
mhm,
simply just lay in a bed. So, whatever is good for your mental health, okay?
yes.
But let's go over to my lady Confetti. All right. Any plans for the rest of the day, Miss Tatted?
What do I have to do? Oh, I gotta go to Ulta. I gotta restock on some stuff. Cause I
Ooh.
did my makeup today, and I
Mhm.
say, "Whoa, I'm running out of a lot of crap." And I have something tomorrow that I have to do with Gaming While Black. So I was like, "Let me go today, get all of
Yeah.
that stuff, so I'm ready for tomorrow."
Yes, go stock up, please,
Yes.
please. I just did the same thing. So
Mhm.
I got my concealer, my skincare too. I had to restock everything. I was like, okay, we good now because
Oh, that's
I
good.
had like a dot of everything left. I said, that's not good. I
Yeah,
got,
no, it's not. The good thing is I live near Ulta, so like I don't
oh, that's good.
have
Yeah.
to rush it, but it's still like I know how lazy I am, so let me just get it out the way so I'm not rushing last minute, especially because like the place where they have the studio is like an hour away from my house. So I'm like, I don't want to push it. Let me just be prepared. Let me be a civilized adult and do all of that. What
Well,
about
I'm excited to see everything you have planned with Game and Wild Black. So thank
thank
you
you.
again for hanging
Hopefully
out
if
with
everything goes well.
us. It will. Don't worry. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow with our Among Us stream. Bye, everybody.
Bye.